In this lesson, we're going to create tabs, and we're going to do it by using the action bar. In a previous lesson, we created tabs using a tab set, and each tab was its own activity. In this approach, we can use the action bar on a single activity and have a multi-tabbed interface. The action bar is a relatively new Android feature introduced in 3.1. So our activity is the same old hello world, and you'll note that there's nothing special about it to create the action bar or the tabs. Everything is in the code. So we need to implement action bar tab listener, and we set our action bar navigation mode to tabs. Then we go and create action bar tab objects, new tab, we set their text, and we set their listener object. This is where we need to interface the tab listener. You could use another class for the tab listener as well, as opposed to the activity. And finally we add the tab. Our implementation of the listener has on-tab reselected, and that's when a selected tab gets clicked again by the user. On-tab selected, which is the first time a tab is selected, and on-tab unselected. So when the user leaves a tab, we get an event as well. And we're just doing toast messages for each one of these. So that's really all there is to creating the tab set. So let's run that. You can see very quickly that tab 0 was selected, and we got that toast message right at the start. If I select tab 1, we get tab 0 unselected and tab 1 selected. If I click it again, I get the reselected event. And likewise, if I click tab 3, I unselect tab 1, and tab 3 is selected. So that's all there is to creating a tabbed interface using the action bar. It's a heck of a lot simpler now than it was when you had to use a tab host. So that's a really good way of organizing a UI. In our next lesson, we'll take a look at another way using fragments.